Imagine giving birth to a baby in a world with no hospitals, no doctors, no baby formula, no soft blankets, no baby monitors, no emergency rooms waiting nearby. A newborn baby entering the world 100,000 years ago was entering one of the most dangerous places a human could imagine. And yet, somehow our ancestors raised children who survived. But the biggest mystery is not how babies survived. The real question is, how did ancient humans raise babies without all the things modern parents think they need? To find the answer, we have to travel back into a world where every day was a fight between life and death. For early human communities, a baby was never raised by just one person. Today, many parents imagine raising a baby inside a home, with only the parents responsible. But ancient humans lived differently. A baby was the responsibility of the entire group. While a mother gathered food, someone else watched the child. An older sibling carried the baby. A grandmother shared knowledge. Other members of the tribe protected the youngest and most vulnerable. Scientists call this behavior cooperative child rearing, and it may have been one of the biggest reasons humans survived. Because human babies are born extremely helpless compared to many animals. A newborn deer can stand within minutes. A baby human cannot even hold its own head. Our ancestors survived because humans created something stronger than claws or speed. They created a community. Ancient mothers faced another huge challenge. They had to collect food, travel, and survive while carrying a baby. The solution was simple but powerful. They became the first baby carriers in human history. Long before modern backpacks and strollers existed, mothers likely used animal skins, woven materials, and their own bodies to keep babies close. The baby stayed warm. The mother could move. And most importantly, the baby stayed connected to a heartbeat. Because for thousands of generations, human babies learned something important. The safest place in the world was not a room, it was another human being. But when the sun disappeared, another challenge arrived. Night. A modern baby sleeping alone in a quiet room feels normal today. But for ancient humans, sleeping alone could be dangerous. Night brought real threats: cold temperatures, wild animals, unknown sounds in the darkness. So ancient families likely slept close together. The warmth of the group helped protect babies during cold nights. A crying baby was not ignored. It was a signal that meant something is wrong. The group responded. Because in a dangerous world, a baby's survival depended on attention. Food was another challenge. There were no bottles, no manufactured milk, no packaged baby food. For the first years of life, one thing connected almost every human mother throughout history: breastfeeding. Mother's milk provided nutrition and protection during a time when babies were extremely vulnerable. As children grew older, they slowly learned to eat the same foods as the group: small pieces of meat, fruits, roots, seeds, whatever the environment provided. And every meal was also a lesson. Children were not only learning how to eat, they were learning how to survive. For a long time, people imagined ancient humans as cold and purely focused on survival. But archaeology tells a different story. Ancient humans cared deeply for their children. Some ancient graves contain the remains of children buried carefully with objects and signs of love. These discoveries reveal something powerful. Thousands of years ago, parents felt the same emotions modern parents feel today: fear, love, protection, the desire to see their child grow. Technology changed, the world changed. But a parent looking at their baby with love is something that has existed since the beginning of humanity. Today, we have advanced medicine. We have safer homes. We have technology that can watch over our children every second. But the first parents in human history had none of these things. They had only instinct, they had community, and they had love. Every person alive today carries the story of those ancient babies who survived. Every laugh, every dream, every human achievement exists because thousands of generations of parents protected their children through a world that was far more dangerous than ours. So, the next time you see a baby sleeping peacefully, remember that tiny human is the result of a survival story that began hundreds of thousands of years ago. A story written not with technology, but with love.